It's such a special feeling, you know, you're winning on the biggest stage in horse racing, and then you come home, and I really felt it after the Grand National. You know, I came home, drove back down through Killinall and saw my face in posters in shops and banners up everywhere, and like the love and the feeling of community was just incredible. And you know, even for a year or two after, like a lot of those posters stayed up and banners stayed up, and it's given so many people where I grew up so much pleasure and enjoyment. I think the Grand National in particular is a race that just reaches so many different parts of the globe. You know, I got congratulations from Japan, Australia, you know, places I'd never even heard of. But when you take it back to the core of, you know, your own hometown and getting to drive back through Killinall and see the joy that a win like that brought to all the people there. You know, it was during kind of COVID, and I think it really helped a lot of people have something joyous to kind of celebrate and focus on, and it was just so special for me. Like, I can't even describe the feeling of driving home after the Grand National and, you know, looking around and seeing my picture and posters and, you know, congratulations signs in shops. Like, it was very strange, but it was a very nice feeling. Yeah, look, it's really important for me to get involved in this. I think racing has been so good to me and has given me some of the best days I've ever experienced in my life that I could never have even dreamt of. You know, when you win these big races and you come home and there's a pile of letters inside the door from people you don't know, but from different counties of Ireland, from racing fans, from fans of sport, you know, congratulating you on what you've done, it really hits home to how, you know, success on the biggest stage really filters through to all the different parts of a community. And I think, you know, Irish racing in particular, like, we're so successful on a worldwide stage, and people really celebrate that and enjoy that. And it's, you know, it's very cool as a country to be so good at doing something. Racing in Ireland is everything to me. You know, it was my job, it was my passion. I was so lucky that I got to go to work every day and it didn't feel like I was going to work. You know, not that many people get to do that, and I was very lucky that I was able to do something that I loved so much every day. I think Irish racing is just so successful on a worldwide stage. You know, you go to any part of the globe and there's someone in the racing industries over there who's Irish. You know, it filters out everywhere. Irish people are so good at this. Yeah, so I think if everyone just takes one step back, you know, it's in everyone's roots. You know, there's no one's too far removed from someone who has a connection with a horse. You know, it doesn't have to be a race horse, but horses are just in Irish people's blood, you know, and I think that's why Irish people in general are so good at this and why we're so powerful on a worldwide stage.